This is an explanation video in which we will discuss the objective of the project, the topics covered on the course of electricity and magnetism, the explanation of the project, how it works, the materials used, the issues that we have during this project, also a video that demonstrates how it works the project, the car and the generator, what we learn from this project, and the conclusions that we have. Objective of the project: design and build an electric car that works based on an electrical energy storage device. To understand more, we need to define what is an electrical energy. Electrical energy is the energy derived from electrical potential or kinetic energy. Electrical energy talks about energy which has been converted from electric potential energy. This energy is supplied by the combination of electric current and electric potential that is delivered by the circuit. It's important to understand that the electrical energy is potential energy before it is delivered to the end use. Once converted from potential energy, electrical energy can always be called another type of energy. Some examples are heat, light, motion, etc. Topics covered on the project. In this section, we will define the concepts that help us to create our project. Electrical potential is the amount of work needed to move a unit of positive charge from a reference point to a specific point inside the field without producing an acceleration. Capacitance is the ratio of the change in an electrical charge in a system to the corresponding charge in its electrical potential. Dielectric is an electrical insulator that can be polarized by an applied electrical field. Current is a flow of electrical charge. In electric circuits, this charge is often carried by moving electrons in a wire. 4. Resistance is a measure of its opposition to the flow of electric current. RNC circuit is an electric circuit composed of resistors and capacitors driven by a voltage or current source. 5. Electromagnetic induction is the production of an electromotive force across an electrical conductor in a changing magnetic field. An electromotive force can be voltage. 6. Current sources. In an electric circuit that delivers or absorbs an electric current which is independent of the voltage across it. And the last concept is generator. For this concept we will use electrical generator. It's a device that converts mechanical energy into electrical power for use in an external circuit.
Explanation for the project. For this project, we decided to build an air generator based on different parts that we bought and used. These parts were made out of MDF, special wood derivative. We used spoons for the propeller. We used an aluminum axle. We used approximately 100 meters of copper wire and a couple of blocks of wood for the base. Apart from that, the cart used five 1 farad capacitors and a small protoboard. For this, we decided to go for a parallel circuit in order for the capacitors to add together and get a bigger capacitance for the car to store. Furthermore, we built a little car for the weights so that we could pull the 1 kilogram with more ease. For this, we used a recycled plastic bottle and bottle caps from other bottles and trash.
How it works? Well, what we can see right now is that the air compressor is blowing air directly to the spoons attached to the discs of the generator, which is making the magnets to create electromagnetic field between them and the bobines. This is making the capacitors on the car to start charging. Afterwards, we can see that the capacitors already charged are making. Now, in this part of the process, what we can see is that the car is starting to move thanks to the capacitors that are feeding it with voltage already charged by the generator.
This project began with the design of the car in an application called SolidWorks, in order to have a better planification and a better result. Once the design was complete, we moved on to creating the physical prototype. During this process, we learned many things that we had seen in class and in the lab, such as magnetic field electric circuits, direct and alternate current, among others. As any project, we came across obstacles and difficulties, but our team was able to solve and advance to finish the car as best as possible. All these new concepts help us for the future and in our daily lives to understand the science of our surroundings. This introduction course to electric circuits also helps us in the future of our careers because